Hello everyone, and welcome to another Army Innovator screencast. Today I'm going to be talking about Porter's 5 Forces as it relates to my business idea of a woodworking company. So as all of you may have read in the class, or maybe some new viewers watching, this is an outline of the Porter's 5 Forces. You've got competitive rivalry, supplier power, buyer power, threat of substitution, and threat of new entry. And here's a chart that I pulled offline to give you an idea of what it looks like. For my legend, you can see I've got strongly unfavorable, moderately unfavorable, neutral, moderately favorable, and strongly favorable, indicated by pluses and minuses and zeros. Competitive rivalry. So I separated this because it is a small business between local rivals and big rivals. For the local rivals, I have just very few local woodworking custom builders in my area, Mebane, North Carolina, which gives me a plus. No rivals currently make the same products I'm going to be offering, giving me a plus. And local rivals have more brand recognition than I do, which gives me a negative. For the big rivals, I'm talking Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, and at-home stores, things like that. They're well established, and those companies will definitely put some pressure on my products, which gives me a strongly unfavorable. Home decor is very cheap at all of those stores, which could drive prices down, giving me a negative. And the plus that I get from the big rivals is they will not offer the same level of quality as my local custom shop. Supplier power. All the materials that I'm going to use are readily available at stores like Lowe's and Home Depot. They have contractor bulk packs. The prices don't fluctuate very much from store to store. They're competing with each other to sell these products that I'm going to use to make mine. So that's highly favorable for me. Many of the materials that I'm going to use could be recycled. But that could change in the future if recycled materials aren't available, drives up cost. But for now, I can get recycled materials, giving me a plus. Switching costs are very low. As I said, these big box stores are competing with each other, so I can easily substitute. If wood is cheaper at Lowe's than Home Depot, I'm going to go to Lowe's. Overall, for supplier power, I'm looking pretty favorable, strongly favorable. Threat of substitution. Customers might substitute products that I'm offering for home decor on Amazon or another site if they don't find value in the custom feel of my products, which is a negative. Big stores don't currently have many alternatives to customize home decor. You go looking for a sign and you've got 2 or 3 choices to choose from, as opposed to me being able to customize, engrave, and all of that good stuff, giving me a positive. Local woodworking businesses that I've researched charge a pretty high price for their items, but they don't really make the items that I'm going to be making, which is a positive for me entering the market. The potential is there that those companies could break into that market. A customer could go look at those other companies, and they could substitute my product. Overall, it's a neutral there, and overall threat of substitution is a pretty neutral. Threat of new entry. Mebane, North Carolina is really cheap right now to get space. It's a good business climate and could incentivize either a new startup copycat business, or it could start up one of those other companies in the area to kind of break into that small custom home decor market that I'm looking to seize. Suppliers offer the same kind of incentives. They don't have special pricing for somebody of my size. I can't go haggle with the Home Depot to get a cheaper price on wood than any other contractor could. So that's actually a positive for my competitors, as I can't form a barrier to entry by locking on products. One positive in the new entry area is I'm experienced with CNC programming and making templates. So if I get a good thing going, a lot of pre-programmed templates that are hard to reproduce, I could make my own barrier to entry just by my knowledge of the technology. Overall, threat of new entry, I'm giving a moderately unfavorable. And buyer power. Very few of the current substitutions that are in the area have custom built items. Customers that are looking for something custom don't really have flexibility to choose that, giving me a highly favorable. Customers in the area will typically be individuals shopping, not big businesses looking to buy lots of my products, which means less pressure from those big businesses to lower my prices. And finally, buyers who are on the fence about custom work might decide that my prices are too high in the custom realm, and if they really don't find the value in the custom work, they could go to a big store and get their own things. Overall, buyer power, I'm giving a favorable. And that sums up my analysis of the Porter's 5 forces on my business model. Here's my summary slide, and I will leave it up in case you guys would like to take a peek. Thanks for watching.